Megan, leave us alone. I don't want to see you again in my life. Max, why are you doing this to me? Now I don't have any other place to go. I don't care about your situation, Megan. Please, leave this place before our daughters see your disgusting face again. I'm not going anywhere, Max. This is my home and you are my husband. So I have the rights to stay here. So just shut up and show me my kids. Are you kidding me? Look, Megan, I'm damn serious. We don't have the place for cheaters in our home. Hi, my name is Max. I'm a 38-year-old male living with my 2 daughters. Today, I'm going to share an event that is happened in my life. So, how do I start this? Well, 3 years ago, my wife came out as a lesbian. We have been together for many years. In fact, our oldest daughter was 14 at that time, and my youngest was only 10. Our life was so good. Both me and my wife worked, so we had stable finances. And I thought we were happy. That was until one evening. My wife sat us down and explained that she was in love with a female colleague from her workplace and that she wants to be with her. After she said this to me, my 2 daughters were started to cry. So I told my wife Megan to reconsider her decision, at least for the sake of our children. But she replied, Max, you can't force me to stay here. I'm not your slave. And I'm not a child, so I know what to do in my life. So I'm not going to change my decision for anyone. So I'm sorry. But I almost begged her to stay with me. But I can't convince her, and further she said, Max, I'm sorry, but I had to find who am I. So leaving our family is the only solution to my problem. So please allow me. After hearing this typical breakup response from her, to be honest, I pissed off. So I said, Megan, look, you're not a child. You know good and bad things. So don't take the decision in a hurry. Take your time. After saying this, I went to sleep. But the next day morning, my daughter came to me and said, Daddy, I can't find mom anywhere inside the house. So I was shocked. So I searched for her everywhere. But I can't find her anywhere inside my house. So I called her mobile, but her mobile was switched off. So me and my daughter started to panic. So we called 911 for help. So they also searched for Megan, but they also can't find her. But after 3 days, the cops called me and said that they found Megan in her colleague's house. So me and my daughters went there to see Megan. But she surprised me and my daughters by showing the restraining order. After seeing that restraining order, for me and my daughters, the world fell apart. So we all started to cry and moved from that place without any option. But luckily I found a much better paying job that made it possible to give my daughters the world they want. But raising my youngest daughter was always the biggest challenge for me, because she always asked, Daddy, will mom come to us? Why did she hated me and my sister? Will you abandon us like our mom did? Every night my daughter always asked these same exact questions. So every time while hearing this question, I will always hug my daughter and always give one forehead kiss. So like this, me and my daughter started to forget Megan from our life. But few weeks ago, unexpectedly Megan came to our house again. And at that time I was watching TV and my daughters were doing their homework. And now my oldest daughter is 17 and my youngest daughter is 13 years. So my oldest daughter ran into her bedroom after seeing Megan's face. And my youngest daughter started to cry. So I told her to go to her sister's bedroom. But Megan got pissed off and started to yell at me. She said, Hey Max, why are you doing this to me? Why are you not allowing my children to look at my face? So I laughed at her and said, Hey Megan, don't you have the eyes? I didn't tell our daughters anything. They don't want to see your face, so just go to your house and don't come here. But she never moved from my house and started to call my daughter's name. But both of them don't want to see her mom's face. So Megan started to cry and said, Max, it's all because of you. You made my daughters to hate their mom. This is not right. Why you did this to me? So I said, Look Megan, it's not my mistake. It's all your mistake. So don't blame me. So she replied, I want to talk to my daughters. So I said, Give me your new phone number. I will give it to them. If they wanted to talk to you, they will call you. But Megan didn't stop. She started to call my daughter's name out loud. But both of them closed their bedroom doors. So after that, Megan gave me her new phone number and started to beg me by saying, Max, please forgive me for my mistake. I won't do the same mistake again in my life. These 3 years were the worst years in my life. Please tell our daughters to talk to me. I can't live the rest of my life without them. So please tell them to forgive me. To be honest, I felt very sad for Megan at that time. So I said, Megan, I can't force our daughters to talk to you, but I will convey them your apologies and I will give them your phone number. So if they forgive you, they will call you. Don't worry. I won't stop them from contacting you. So she thanked me and said that she will come back later. So after that, I told my daughters the things that she said to me, but my daughters decided to not forgive her for the things she did. So as I said, I didn't force them to talk to their mother. But after 4 days, Megan came again. At that time, my daughters and I were watering plants in our garden. So Megan ran towards my older daughter and hugged her. So my older daughter pushed Megan away from her and started to argue with her. To be honest, I was surprised by her words because my older daughter said, How dare you are to come here again? Did you forget what you did to us and Daddy? Did you know how much I missed you every day? Where have you been in all these years? And why are you coming to us now? After hearing this, my younger daughter started to cry and hugged me. So I comforted her and asked her, Baby, do you want to talk to our mom? But unexpectedly she said no. So my older daughter started to shout at Megan. This argument lasted for 15 minutes and at last my older daughter came to me and hugged me and said, Look Megan, you leave us like the orphans in the orphanage. So please leave us for alone once and all. We don't need you. And if you again came here to see us again, then we have to get the restraining order against you, like you did to us. So don't contact us ever again. Goodbye. After hearing these words, Megan left our house with tears in eyes. I just hope she leaves us alone. And my older daughter made it very clear to Megan, but still, I have the slightest hope for my daughters to forgive Megan in future. Because personally, I want my daughters to have their mother back. But 100% I won't accept her as my wife.